Hello, this is going to be an unboxing and setup of my new Arbor press. It's an Enco model 805-1035. It's a 3-ton ratcheting Arbor press. Enco has the best price on it. It's $196. On Leap Day 2016, they had a special deal where you get 25% off, which they do all the time, but they added free truck shipping. And the truck shipping on this was going to be $80. That kept me from pulling the trigger a couple times. So on Leap Day, I ordered this, and I got this delivered to my door for $147. A 3-ton Arbor press weighs 150 pounds to my door for $147. I'm pretty happy with that. So when I picked it up with the truck, 2 people can lift this. I had myself set up for, how the heck am I going to get off the truck by myself? A guy helped me, and came off the truck easy with 2 people. The box was ripped here, so as soon as we put it in my Jeep, I opened it up. It does not come with instructions or a parts list. It's pretty much like this. And so I just looked, and it looked like the parts were here. And I'm getting ready to put it together. So let me get it out of my truck and set it up and see how this goes. I'll figure out a way to get this out of here. So let's stand it up. I'm just curious now. Oh hell, I'm just going to carry it over. I got that out for nothing. For right now, it's going to go here. And what I was thinking about doing, because I need the notch here, what I was going to do is actually make something off of here that has the notch, and then it's going to be standing right here. So that's a place that I was thinking about. If these things should be standing free, to let me know. I just figured at the other end of my bench with a hole. Okay, here's everything. This is the lever arm, I guess, with the counterweight. This is the wheel, the lever. I've heard people call these a patent. I just call them a pressure plate, I guess. The rack, a pinion, a ratchet. I assume this goes on the inside or outside. And this is a little shim for behind here. So now let's start putting it together. Okay, this has a little bit of surface rust on it, but I'm just going to touch this on a wire wheel here. Okay, this has oil holes in it, and my inclination is to grease it, but I see people oil theirs, so I'm just going to use what I normally use on my lathe is Sunoco Way Lube. I think it's 1180. The rack, I'm still thinking about putting a moly grease on it. Okay, I was going to put a little bit of Way Lube in here, and in here. Next thing I was going to do is put the ratchet mechanism on. Now what the heck, if I'm lubing everything up, I know this doesn't need a lube, but the heck, I'll spread the love. Let me put this side on. And that is a 4mm. Let's put this in there. Next part is the lever arm with the ratchet pull. Spread the love. I think this would have a hole to get some lube in there too. This thing only has one. The heck, I'll put this on now. Since I have the Allen key in my hand, Okay, that works nice. Okay, I'm going to put Valvoline Moly Lube in there. So, if you know something better to put on this, let me know. And it goes here. I'm going to put this in. That pin is just a little roll pin, but it works. I looked at one of the Greenards and the pin's the same size, so it's not like they're chinching on the pins. Okay, there's a little, I think they call it a gib type of thing. It's basically just a metal plate. I wish there was one on this side. I am going to put brass or something in there. I almost want to take this out and put a magnet in there to hold it while you're putting it together. Okay, this one I don't like at all. I'm going to make a plug in there that's brass. I mean, that's going to do nothing but bite into there. Yeah, I'm just curious what this inside diameter is. 0.336. That's what I was going to go for. Okay. The only piece of brass I have that could be anywhere near that size is a special punch I made with the custom knurl. So, just a threaded rod. So, that's probably enough stick out for both of them. Okay, I'm shooting for 0.336. Yep, a 334. Switch this over to this. And I'll just clean up that edge. Make it nice. Turn it on, slide this over and down. I'll do an automatic crossfeed. A nice one too, nice and slow. Go there. Next is parting. Missed it. Not even close. Okay. Well, now it don't rock. And I do like that speed. What shall we press first? This in. This is the old carrier and throwout bearing for my Jeep. The only way I can fit it in is like that. Normally I'd put a bearing separator into that. Let me just go like this. Bring that down. Give it a yank. That's the type of thing that's good for. Push that right off of there. And if you wanted to put it back on, actually shoot, I'll do it this way. Oh, what the heck am I doing? I could go in a little bit more. This thing isn't bolted down, so I'm not like, there you go. Actually, just to get, kind of like holding it back at the same time. There you go. I mean, just for little stuff like this. There you go. And I pushed that out like nothing. Actually. Okay, so all in all, I know this thing isn't a dake, but for $147 to my door, I like it. So I've had, it's one of them things you have a lot of uses for here and there, and you say, boy, I wish I had one. And I'm sure I'll be using it. Okay then. Well, thank you. I hope you liked the unboxing and the assembly. I'm not going to do a review yet because I just unboxed the thing, but you know, for $147, I'm not going to complain too much, to be quite honest. This thing, if you read the reviews, it gets all 5 stars except for the one guy that didn't like the way it was boxed, which I agree with, but for $147, I'm not going to complain about some cardboard. Okay, thank you. Goodbye.